Hello and welcome back to another 100 Days of Making Comics with me, Zabethy. Today is day 58. So the internet issues are resolved, it seems. The dog is quiet and sleeping at my feet, and I think you guys get a voiceover today. Or at least a good amount of a voiceover. So in today's video, mostly I'm just editing the text, putting it where it should go, trying to figure out where I want it to be. There's a lot of narration in this story, and the places I had originally slotted the text to be with my handwriting are a little bit off because when I did the secondary thumbnails for it, I did it all in A5, and things change quite a bit from A5 to standard A4 or standard comic book size. And also my handwriting has a different sort of kerning. I do have my handwriting as a font, but I didn't want to use that for this comic as my handwriting is quite bad. It's not the best looking font out there. So it's going to be a little while before I actually start printing this, but it's pretty much finished. I just have to do a little bit of work on a couple of the pages, a little bit of the cover, and then I'll be finished. I'm really excited about it, and I'm kind of nervous about where I want to upload it, and I am a little bit nervous about the reception of it because it's just a one-shot comic. It's kind of, I would say it's my first one-shot comic, but that would be a lie almost. I finished a comic, all but 2 pages, and I didn't ever touch it again. Not counting that, I've actually done one complete one-shot comic for a class when I was in university, and it was about the apocalypse, and it was about these 2 sisters who were trying to get from point A to point B. I think it was a total of like 10 pages, but the quality of that was interesting. I tried to do a painterly style through the entire thing, and I was really excited about it. And then when I finished it, I hated it. I just automatically hated every single page that I had made. And upon finishing this, I'm not hating every page that I've finished. There are things that I can look at and like about it, which is really good. Even if I have that positive feeling for only a couple of weeks, it's still better than finishing it and hating it, or hating what you're doing while you're doing it, which is something that I get sometimes as well. I think a lot of how you feel about your work goes into what you're trying to accomplish. So for me, as everybody probably knows by now, I was just trying to accomplish finishing a comic, finishing a complete story, and moving on from there. There are places in this that I could have expanded on, and if I wanted to go back, there are a lot of gaps that I could fill, but I didn't think that they were necessary to the plot. When it comes down to it, a lot of what I really enjoy about making comics and what I enjoyed about making this particular comic was the freedom that I gave myself to create and extrapolate from experiences I had as a child and not be told by anybody that it was wrong or that things that I was doing was incorrect. Now, that being said, I know that things that I did were incorrect. I've learned from some of my mistakes already. One of those things is how I've done the font. I like the font that I finally chose, but it would have saved me quite a bit of time to just do it in the first place the way I had done it. Triple backing up my files so I didn't lose all the editing, that would have been good because I would have been done with this several days earlier than I have been. Looking to the future, my next comic is probably going to take me the rest of the 100 days of making comics. I'm going to put in as much time as I need to in order to complete it in that time. So tomorrow I'm going to make a schedule because this one's basically done. All I have left is to do the cover page editing and saving all of the files out, but I think the cover page editing is going to be fairly quick. The only thing I'm really thinking on is if I want to do on the back cover, like just a little write-up. Since it's only 17 pages, I don't know if I should. What do you guys think? Let me know if you think I should. If I should, then I will. Star Nova told me that I should make a print of the cover slash the back cover, and I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to send Star Nova a cover just for herself because she is awesome and she has been one of my biggest cheerleaders. Probably my biggest cheerleader this entire 100 days of making comics. She's made sure to comment on every single video and be super supportive, and be super supportive outside of the videos as well. So I'm going to give her a print of it just because she's fantastic. So yeah, going forward tomorrow I'm going to make a schedule. I think that I'm also going to look into spending some time just doing it, like doing the comic outside of 100 days of making comics, like outside of having the pressure of a camera recording or whatever, because I really want to be able to just move freely through this, and I want it to be done. And I'll record at least 30 minutes a day, but I don't think the recording is the most important part. I think the end product is the most important part. Now, with getting it done, I think that I'll have 40 days to do it from start to finish. I still don't have a story for it. I don't have a name for it really. And I do have 4 pages plotted out, but I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't want it to be too much longer than what I currently have for this one, but I'm not sure how complex the story will be. Anyway, it's a lot to think about. I'm going to go ahead and jot some ideas down. Tomorrow I'm going to actively be concepting, possibly even on camera, which I'm not looking forward to because my thought process sometimes is a little bit jumbled and all over the place. And I feel like it might not be the most entertaining thing for all of you to watch, but maybe my thought process and my process in making art will help other people who make art realize that their thought processes aren't that strange. Thank you all for watching this. If you've enjoyed it, please like, comment down below, maybe even subscribe. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, or morning, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.